All rise. Judge Vanderbeek Court is now in session. Judge, this is case number JVB 1017, Allen case. Judge, both parties have been sworn.
Thank you. You all may be seated. Okay. Mrs. Allen or Miss Allen?
It's Mrs. still.
Mrs. Okay. You brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, my husband and I have been separated for 5 months.
Okay.
And now I have filed for divorce. He has started seeing someone else, and I would like back pay for our son. He is 12 years old.
Okay. Do you want back pay because he's seeing someone else?
Well, because he is supporting somebody else. He's no longer in our home. Okay. And I would like to have back pay and start paying child support for our son. But he is living with me.
Okay. I just want to make sure we're not... You want back pay for the child, right? Not necessarily because he's moved on.
Get ready for a courtroom showdown filled with tension and unexpected twists. Mrs. Allen, separated from her husband for 5 months, is in court seeking not only a divorce, but also unpaid child support. The situation becomes more complicated with the involvement of her ex-husband's new girlfriend, who was once Mrs. Allen's yoga student. This revelation adds a personal dimension to the legal proceedings, raising questions about the intersection of personal relationships and legal obligations. The court's decisions on financial responsibilities and personal entanglements could significantly impact the lives of everyone involved.
Okay. Since he left, has he given you any type of support?
Yes.
Okay. How much?
About 600.
600 each month?
Money orders every month, ma'am.
Okay. Money orders? Okay, good. And it looks like you turned those in to me. Okay. So you want child support and back pay?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. And what do you have to say about that?
I don't think I need to give back pay. It's like we just had mentioned. I've been giving her $600 every month in money orders. Plus, I take care of the insurance.
Okay. And how much is the insurance exactly?
Insurance is $109.
Okay. And I like that you came prepared with your notes and stuff. You don't see too many people come to court with their documents, so that's good. So about this significant other, do you believe that that's the reason you're being brought to court now?
Yes, completely.
Okay. Is there a story behind that? Like, did they have an argument, a disagreement?
Well, they don't like each other.
I mean, obviously.
Well, thing is that she's a yoga instructor.
Okay.
And she works, she does her yoga. And the woman I'm seeing now actually is a former student of hers.
Oh, so you know her.
Knew her.
You knew her?
Yes.
Were you guys friends?
She was acquaintance that I'd help her, took her under my wing. She's younger. She's 20 years younger than me. And
you're mad about that?
I'm not happy about it. I mean, wouldn't you be? I mean, what do you expect, you know?
Well, me personally, you know, this has nothing to do with me.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, this caught me off guard. I do focus myself a lot at work. He's upset 'cause I'm hardly focusing on him. So I guess that's why he decided to find somebody else.
She's focused on her work and not on me and her son. And that's the reason why we're having issues now.
Okay. And that's the reason, obviously, why you guys are split and you're with someone else.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Based on your financial documents that you provided, it looks like you own an accounting firm. You make about $85,000 a year?
Correct.
Okay. And health insurance, you said, who covers that?
I do.
How much is that?
$109 a month.
Okay. So what we are going to do is calculate your child support, and the way
Mrs. Allen has been separated from her husband for 5 months and is now in court seeking a divorce and unpaid child support. She claims her husband has been paying $600 per month and covering their child's insurance, but she believes this isn't sufficient. Her frustration has grown since discovering that her husband's new girlfriend, who was once her yoga student, is now part of his life. The court must now determine whether Mrs. Allen is entitled to additional back pay and how her husband's new relationship factors into this decision. This case raises important questions about financial responsibilities and personal relationships.
Comes out to, if there is a difference, then the back pay would be what you've already paid would be a credit towards that. So you wouldn't necessarily get the full amount of what the back pay should be. And you shouldn't expect it because he has proof that he's giving you money and you actually agreed that he's been giving you money. So based on your $85,000 a year, I have your gross at $6,974. Net comes out to $5,493.29. And I gave you credit for your medical, the 109 that you carry for the child, and that's for the child only, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I gave you credit for that. So that brings your child support obligation, well, not the full amount, but it's $1,098.60. Okay? $1,098.60. And when you multiply that by 5 months, back pay comes out to $5,493. Giving you credit for what you've paid. You said $600?
Yes.
Okay. So $600 times 5 for the past 5 months would be $3,000. That's what you get a credit for. So when you apply the credit to the $5,493, it comes out to $2,493 that's remaining for back pay.
The judge is now calculating the precise amount of child support owed, factoring in a credit for the insurance payments. According to the husband's income, he should be contributing approximately $1,098 per month. However, he has been paying only $600 monthly, which is significantly less than the expected amount. While he might argue that the $600, along with the insurance coverage, is sufficient, the court will assess whether this meets the legal obligations based on his earnings. Child support calculations typically consider both parents' incomes and the child's needs. Many jurisdictions use models like the income shares model, where both parents' incomes are combined to determine the support amount. In this scenario, the husband's payments fall short of the calculated obligation, and the court will likely address this discrepancy. The outcome will depend on various factors, including the husband's financial situation and any agreements made between the parties. The court aims to ensure that the child's needs are adequately met, and any shortfall in support payments will be scrutinized. If you have any further questions or need more information, feel free to ask.
Make sure you pay that over time. You want to cover the interest on the amount each month.
Okay.
So you can do about $149 would be interest if you do like 6% interest every month, which is what the state is entitled to. So about $150 a month would cover the interest, and you would add that to the monthly child support obligation. So that would make your full monthly child support obligation of $1,248.
Okay. But
And once that $2,493 is paid in full, the amount will go back down to the $1,098.60.
Okay, but why do I need to pay back pay?
I mean, I've been giving her money. I think the 600 was sufficient.
Well, technically, it is good that you did give her money, but your child support obligation based on what you make comes out to about $400 more than that. So you were short. Had you been giving her $1,000 a month, it would have probably...
The judge has determined that the husband owes $5,493 in back child support. However, since he has already paid $600 per month over the past 5 months, totaling $3,000, this amount is credited against the total owed. This leaves an outstanding balance of just under $2,500. But there's more to consider. The state will apply interest to this unpaid amount, which means the longer it remains unpaid, the more the debt will grow. Interest on child support arrears is commonly imposed to encourage timely payments and compensate for delays. The specifics of interest imposition vary by jurisdiction, with states employing different statutes and methods for calculation. This situation underscores the importance of staying current with child support obligations. Unpaid amounts can quickly accumulate additional costs, making it crucial to address any arrears promptly.
minus maybe $100 or something like that. But Yeah, that's the reason why you have back pay owed. But you did get a credit for the $600 that you did give her for the past 5 months.